knocked out Mike Tyson, like when Barack Obama first beat war hero John McCain and then turned around 4 years later and beat millionaire Mitt Romney. It was a double upset. And so when Jesus arrived on the scene of human history, it was an upset, to say the least. I don't mean just after he was born. I mean the very way that he entered the universe was a scandalous upset. His very coming was a sure sign that change was on its way. No longer would there be business as usual, but something so monumental was brewing in history that the world was never going to be the same. And so for the past 20 centuries, Jesus has been the dominant figure on not just the religious landscapes of life, but also in politics and in science and in medicine and in education and in social welfare. And everywhere you turn, Jesus is the dominant figure. But for Mary, a teenager about the age of some of the kids in our youth choir who was living in the backwoods, this was more than just a personal or political upset. It was more than just religious. This was an upset in her own world. Her world order was being powered down and rebooted and rewritten in ways that she never even could have imagined in her wildest dreams. And while at first it was unbelievable what was happening to her, all that quickly shifted to the unbelievability of what was happening through her. At first it seemed like, why me? Then it seemed like, wow, me? I mean, it shifted that thing. And that's why you have to be careful how you respond to things. It does not do anybody any good to prematurely get upset with people or situations, because truth be told, all the people and the situations are powerless without your reaction to making them have power over you. Every hard thing that comes your way is not sent necessarily to break you. Some things are sent to make you strong, to make you see, to make you hear what you couldn't hear, to make you rise higher than you would have ever risen had it never happened in the first place. I always tell the story, you've heard me tell it before, but I think it resonates, I hope with the young boys at least, that when Michael Jordan was told by his high school coach that he was not tall enough or skillful enough for varsity, he couldn't believe it. He went home, got in his room and just started crying, laid on his bed and started crying. But then he took his mother's advice. And his mama said, boy, stop crying. Get up and start proving to the coach that the coach made a mistake. He reacted by going out on the court and getting up early, going out there, and then staying out there late on the court. And through every season, his performance improved to the point that he's now a household name today, and nobody even know the name of that coach that told him he couldn't make it because he proved the coach wrong. It was an upset.